What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, the next few reviews I'm going to be putting out are going to be like this. I just had no audio for like 5 reviews. So look, got a new mic. See how this goes. This review is the Peppermint from Clash Discs. It's a 4204 approach disc, and let me tell you, those numbers are pretty accurate. Whenever I reviewed the Mint a while back, I wanted the Mint to be what the Peppermint is. So let's go ahead, get right into it. Let me know what you think about this mic, because that's what's going to be getting used. So let's get into it right now. This is a field testing and on the course review. So here I am just doing a standard lower power hyzer release shots, and immediately out of the hand I knew already this thing was beefy. So somehow I missed a shot, but these I'm trying to crank on anhyzer hard, and look how fast those things flex out. No chance. Like, this is going to be a headwind fighting approach disc. Useful for windy situations for sure. I'm gonna give you a forehand, just a flat to hyzer release, and it was money. They kind of reminded me of the Yarn in hand. Just a little bit different feel, but pretty similar. So these throws, I'm gonna try to hit annies again, and there's just no shot for me to get these to hold an annie at all. I think actually, like, throwing these discs on a lower speed with annie would actually work better to get movement. That one I hit it really low and hard, and it still just panned out. I mean, that thing was like 6 feet off the ground probably, and it was still panning out. So these are torque resistant, and here I am trying to throw some annie forehands, and I mean, they're not quite the Zone OS, but I mean, they've got a lot of stability to them, as you can tell off these throws. They're a good, reliable forehand approach disc for sure. And here on hole 1 at the ridge, I usually flick a Yarn. So here you go. This is so close to acing the basket right there. Barely could see that little blue basket up there, but that's the type of shot I like to throw on that hole, and it worked really good. Super torque resistant. This one I'm going standstill. You realistically only need like 160 feet of power to park this hole. The basket's pretty far right and up on a mound. I just hit a late tree with that one. This one I think I can get a better shot with it. I can't remember. You pretty much have to throw that shot and make sure you beat one of the last trees. And I think that one was pretty much parked, so it does the job. Like I said, I like it as a forehand approach disc for sure. And this one I was saying I was going to try to throw it a little bit lower power, but with that annie release to test it. And that, I mean, you can't see the basket on this one, but it had to have just went by the basket. Got a good skip off of it. And this last one, a little inside, you can barely see it right there. Still ended up running the basket to the left side of it, so this is a good disc. I gotta say, I'm a fan of the Peppermint. If you're gonna try an approach disc from Clash Discs, or if you're just gonna try another disc from Clash and haven't tried the Peppermint, this is a good one. I think if you're a forehander, you're gonna like it. It'll be a good one for windy days, but I wouldn't be seeing a whole lot of backhand uses out of this unless it's just for like the shorter like skip shots, windy days, or something where you know there's OB on the right or water and you just don't want it to go that way. You're not going to get a ton of distance out of it. That 2 glide is for sure there, because you can get some distance out of it, but it's wanting to fight out and get to the ground. So The Peppermint, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about it. I thought it was a good disc. Both of the ones I have were really flat, which is a good thing in my book, because a disc like that, I'm going to be forehanding a lot. And for a forehand disc, I prefer to have flat, even puddle-topped approach discs. I love having a little puddle-top approach disc, just seats in my hand pretty good. So those were flat. They're not quite puddle-topped, but they're about as flat as you can get. I don't know if every run of the Peppermint is, but give the Peppermint a shot. Give the Peppermint a try and let me know what you think. And let me know what you think of this style of review. I don't mind it, but I do like having audio clips from me throwing, just because I can give you exactly what I'm thinking at that point in time. But yeah, hopefully the audio is sounding better and these will be more reliable. But that's all we got. Till next time, peace.